Welcome back to Mo Soup. I'm so glad that you're joining me here today. I'm going to take a little bit of a ride down south to McFadden Beach today. Going to go through 4 different kinds of areas and want you to come along with me. Going to go through an industrial park where there's a lot of chemical plants and petroleum refineries, all that type of thing. It's not pretty, but it is kind of interesting in my opinion. It's that industrial kind of cool look. I think it's cool. I like to look at it. Again, not pretty, but interesting. Then there's a port area that I'm going to be riding through, a little bit of farmland, and then the beach. And so, 4 different distinct areas of Southeast Texas that I'm going to be riding through today, all within about 45 minutes. And so come along with me. Gonna hop on the Royal Enfield Classic 350 and have a fun day today riding through all that. Did some work on the bike, got the DNA filter, the X-Lite, Fuel X-Lite, and did the valve adjustments. I did need to adjust the valves a little bit, tighten those up. And then just yesterday, I completed oil change. I did all that at 300 miles. Well, I did the valves and the oil change at 300 miles. Close to 2,200 miles on it now, and it already felt like it needed all those things. And it's certainly possible that I just didn't tighten things up well. The oil looked okay as far as no metal flakes or anything like that in it, but it was really, really dark. It's an air-cooled single, and so maybe doing an oil change every 2,500 miles might sound like a lot, but it's kind of cheap insurance as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if I need to change the oil out again in about 2,000 miles or so, that's not that big a deal. Other than that, it's going to be a warm day today. It should be a sunny day today, and I think that we're going to have a lot of fun riding. Come along with me, and as always, stay safe. If you can, like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, so I think I turned off the the camera just a little bit early, uh, and I was riding through and saw this ginormous hog on the side of the road. And for those of you that may not understand, here in the U.S., particularly in the South, we have a massive wild hog issue going on. It's a significant issue for farmers and for field workers. Those hogs get huge. Like if you saw one on the side of the road dead, you might assume it was a bear. They're ginormous. They're dangerous. They're not like domestic pigs. These are wild hogs that will tear people up, tear up land, tear up fields. And we just don't have the natural predators here anymore. We don't have the wild cats like we used to. We don't have the wolves like we used to. We have coyotes still pretty prevalent here, but they're just not big enough to take care of the to wild hogs. Coyotes are kind of mid-size, and they're a lot of our pet dogs they're bigger than coyotes. But this is a beautiful area. Again, different, but beautiful. A little bit more industrial and has more, maybe beautiful is not the right word. There's kind of a coolness, I think, to all this industrial look. And I get it, man. Yeah, there's pollution and all that type of stuff. But, man, these are jobs. These are people that are working hard and providing the resources that we need to keep our lives going. We still are dependent on oil, and I think that's going to be true for a long time, no matter what our conservatives, kind of conservation activists want to make us all believe. But we are still dependent on that oil, and so I'm thankful for those men and women that work at those factories and refineries and the chemical plants that keep us in kind of a social order that we need. Anyway, I'm going to keep on going on. I believe just down this road, I'm going to be hitting some beach area. So we'll see what happens there. I'm not planning on trying to take this out on the sand. I'm not $1 Million Bogan. I don't find that to be enjoyable. I like watching him do stuff like that, but I don't want to do it. But anyway, I'm going to keep on going down, look at some stuff down here, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. How far we can get on the sand without causing a problem. Well, this is different. I thought this was down here. Yeah, I was doing some exploring on the Google Maps, and man, Texas still allows you to drive on the beach in certain areas, and wherever there's kind of public access, there's, I think that almost everywhere where there's public access, you can drive on the beach. And no, it's not a blue ocean. It's not the prettiest place. It's not California. It's not one of the coasts, but it's still a beach. That's still the ocean. It still smells very beachy here. This is a good day. This is a lot of fun. And yeah, hit some stretch of the road that was 75 miles per hour, and quite honestly, with the wind today, I just couldn't stay above 70 for very long. It is windy out here. That's one of the issues with being here on the coast, the Gulf Coast, is that it is a windy area. So I don't know if having a windshield would have made any difference or not, but I made it down here, and it's beautiful. Take a look at the bike. It looks good out here. Well, I am going to have to start heading back. I wish I could just spend the day out here. I need to get some luggage for this, and maybe a windshield so I can come down here and just spend the day, throw some drinks and maybe a chair on the back, beach chair, camping chair or something like that on the back of this thing, and just spend the day out here. I think that my wife would probably kill me though if I didn't bring her with me, and so beach is her favorite place to be. But thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Can't stop, no matter how hard you try. Burn down every road, only just getting by. My mind, nothing else you can do. The world is filled with color, and all you ever see is blue. I can see that it's wearing you down, down low. When you pick yourself off of the ground, you were constantly working things out, and you do without making a sound. You try and you're battling life. It's constantly bringing you down. I can see that you're working things out.
Took a little spill there. Oh, man. I think I recorded that. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Just hit a little bit of some soft sand and went down. At least it was soft sand. Got to fix my mirror, but that's no big deal. I got the tools here to do that. Let me take care of all that and wipe off some of this sand. Anyway, that was fun. Maybe I am more like $1 Million Bogan than I think. Maybe I took an unnecessary risk there. But it's all right. I'm okay.